What's up, Toronto? I'm your girl Lisa Hott, and this is Hott TV.
Who's hot? Who's hot? Who's hot? Hott TV. Hott TV. Check me out, ma. I'm on Hott TV. Check me out. What you know about me? Been doing my thing. Was born for this scene. Check me out, ma. I'm on Hott TV. Do it for myself, my fans, and my team. We got that heat. You know I always rep my city. You are now watching Hott TV.
Now, if you're like me, you like rocking stuff that nobody else is rocking. I found the perfect designer from Tio Designs. Her name is Tracy, and she's gonna keep you fresh all year. Check it out. What's going on? Introduce yourselves to Hott TV.
Hey, I'm Tracy.
My name's Elijah.
What's going on? What are we here to see?
So pretty much you're here for the official Teal Designs featuring Top One clothing launch, and we just want to show Toronto and everyone else out there what we're offering, what we're doing, some of the stuff that we want to present to you. And again, this is just the beginning of what we have for you guys.
Are you making these by hand?
Yeah, I'm making it from scratch, like everything from measuring clients to making the patterns to picking out fabric.
All aspects of the fashion business.
Unbelievable. Really, the craftsmanship is like unbelievable, ladies. So where did you study?
So I actually started teaching myself. So I did a lot of research online, YouTube. Thank God for YouTube. And I had the opportunity to take a program at George Brown called Power Sewing, and it really taught me in depth about sewing specifically, but pretty much everything else I'm teaching myself, like even up to now, like making patterns every day, I'm teaching myself all angles. I'm not using no technology, it's just rulers, curve ruler, the French curve, everything.
How does it work, Trace? So if somebody's interested, they can bring you any sort of design, any sort of fabric, and you'll make it for them, like if it's something from their imagination?
Yeah, pretty much. Like we have like a consultation. We sit down with them, and sometimes you don't even have to really come to us with like anything. You could tell us, your idea, kind of what kind of fabric you want, and then we go out there and look for that.
We'll actually be in the stores. If you say you want some red velvet or maybe some plaid or something like that, and we don't have it immediately in stock, we'll definitely work with our customer as much as we can. Go to the stores, make sure we can find something, talk with the customers, keep them in tune every single step of the way until it's fully paid for and they're happy with it. Hi, I'm Elijah.
Hi, I'm Casey.
And you're watching Hott TV. Up next is the video from Rax and Tory Lane's Ride. Yay!
So since Hott TV started, I've been looking for a dope reggae artist. SKIEZE was recommended by the man at the shop. Check him out. Alright, introduce yourself to Hott TV.
Hey, what's poppin', Hott TV? Don't know, it's your boy SKIEZE, SKIEZE Music. I'm a young dancehall artist from Toronto. Born and grew up in Jamaica, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Rose Heights, big up yourself. Know what I mean? Yeah. night when rain a fall, temperature rise, fishy far draws. Under the sheet, me in our walls.
SKIEZE, I've been looking for you, man. I've been waiting to have a dancehall artist on the show.
I'm the one. I'm the one.
Give us a taste of what you got. I'm just meeting SKIEZE, BT Dubs. SKIEZE I met from, SKIEZE was actually recommended to the man them at the shop, which is dope. So I haven't heard
Shout them out, shout
SKIEZE,
them out.
Yeah, man. So I haven't heard anything SKIEZE has to offer. So right now we're gonna see what SKIEZE is about.
All
so
right.
go ahead, SKIEZE.
A little song for the ladies, them, you know what I mean? Late in the night when rain a fall, as temperature rise, me shift our draws. Under the sheet, me in our walls, baby. Me want you fi cock it up, yeah so. Push it up, this so. You hoop like seven, no girl can't test you. Aight, you know?
Yeah. Tell us the difference between reggae and dancehall for the people at home that don't really know the difference.
I always use it in like hip hop and rap reference. You know what I mean? Hip hop or like R&B is more like softer type of, you know, melodies and stuff like that. Reggae is more the softer version of dancehall, I guess. Dancehall is more the rougher, the more in your face type of, you know what I mean? Type of music.
Dope. And so, how's the dancehall scene in Toronto? We've covered like a ton of hip hop on the show. What's the dancehall scene?
It's
like
funny because it's really big.
Right?
It's huge. It's huge. If you guys don't know, like I swear to you, every other weekend there's a dancehall artist in the city. If you guys really didn't know that, but for real, it's really big though.
So we know with hip hop artists, a lot of people are putting their work online, hoping to get noticed, either to get fans and sell albums or to get signed. Does it work basically the same way? Are you hoping to get signed eventually? And
I know so much about sign, but just build a bigger fan base. I don't think signing really, because a lot of people get signed to a deal and nothing really happens out of it. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's so much getting signed as it is to get noticed more.
You can wind up your heat, get a man, but set your time for me. Let's squeeze up your wrist, and make your bum pop, say, alright. What's fine, girl? You can wind up your heat, get a man, but set your time for me. Let's squeeze up your wrist. I'm not saying, hey, kid, go get the crush, hi, son.
so how long have you been a dancehall artist for, and how long have you been performing?
I picked it up when I was 15.
Okay.
So now I'm what, 24 now, so it's been a while. I took it really serious around 20, when I'm saying this is what I want to do, like as a career, and you know what I really love and what I want to do. So around 20 I would say I really took it really seriously.
Do you need a co-sign from people from Yad before you're taking like serious over here? Like,
I think it's just a mental thing in people's mind where you have to be from Yad to be big, but I don't think it really matters. I think if you have talent, you have talent, and especially nowadays with like social media, you have enough artists busting and they're not from Yad, and people don't even realize that they're not from Yad. So yeah, I don't think you really need to be in Yad.
have you had the chance to perform down there?
Oh yeah. I did a show in December called Jam Fest. It was like over 30,000 people maybe that was there. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
What was the response like to you?
It was decent. It kind of there was a fight that happened right as I went on stage. Was a fight, so that kind of like messed it up. But towards the end of my performance, yeah, definitely I got some forward. You know what I mean?
So who are you writing your music for? Who does your music speak to?
I do a lot of songs for the ladies. Yeah. I find that's what sells more than anything else. So, or that's what get the more views, get more attention, more response. You know what I mean? So I usually do a lot of songs for the ladies.
Don't. And for the people at home that are checking for you, because they're gonna see you, the girls are gonna see you, they're gonna want to check out your music. What are like the songs that they should check out for sure? Like, what's your 2 hottest tracks?
Definitely Call Me. Check out the video for Call Me. You guys will probably really like that. Yeah. I have an EP coming up.
This is what I was gonna say. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I have an EP coming up. So a lot of I would say my bigger songs or my more marketable songs are gonna be on the EP. So look out for that. It's gonna be called Bingo. You know what I mean? So yeah, look out for that.
Dope, SKIEZE. And if we see you at a dance hall, we can catch a one dance.
Got a Hennessy in my hand, right? You don't know what it. If I feel speed, my last dollar. We not big a boy, no, we not follow. I hit.
Come on.
Yeah, you don't know it's your boy SKIEZE the captain. You're watching Hott TV live, very hot. Up next, my video. You guys check it out, please, for me. Let me know what you think about it. You don't know. That's what's up.
Is it true? Really think about this and please be honest. Is a man really only as faithful as his options? Have you heard that before?
Whoa, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
No, that's not true. There's no truth to that whatsoever.
So it's not true that all men cheat?
No. That's like us saying we might as well just say, we can say all women cheat. Why
You
can't we
guys,
just say that?
but you guys ever heard this?
These
Do you understand that there are
stereotype.
so many people saying it's
All
inevitable,
men.
all men cheat, or all men at least want to cheat?
And I think they say that because they don't want us to cheat. They're trying to put it on us like, oh, we need to prove ourselves. Like we're such animals that we need to prove ourselves. Or you guys call us cheaters. That's not true, man. That's not true. Men and women have been married for like 50 some odd years. What's the formula? What's the secret? You got to find out from those guys.
So is that
Has
something
nothing to do
that's
with
more
men.
modern? Is that a more modern idea? That men can't be monogamous, or that men aren't interested in monogamy?
Make it easier. They make it easier these days. If you want to cheat, if you want to do that stuff, you got apps. You got all type of messaging services. You know what I'm saying? Like all types of things that you could just.
Right.
I don't even have to see you. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And then to top it off, all these sites, the dating sites, women get on for free. Men have to pay. You know what I'm saying? Most of these dating sites, whatever, we got to pay for that. So we got to go out of our way to go cheat. Women, it's free. You know what I'm saying? And you already catered to. It's catered to.
Have you cheated?
Are you asking?
Have you cheated?
Yeah.
And if yes, I want to get his perspective. How old are you? 16. Great. What's your understanding of like monogamy and like do you dream of growing up and like having a wife and like being with one person the rest of your life, or does that seem like it's not realistic nowadays?
No, it's realistic. It just depends on what you want and like how you feel about the certain person. You know?
There you go. Like I said, man, I think, you know, if anytime when I cheated.
Okay, so you have cheated.
I've cheated. But,
in most relationships, in some relationships, is this something that
but you know, you gotta see what I'm saying. I don't know if I've ever had a real relationship. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Define no, because this is also a problem. What's the definition of a real relationship?
I was in a situation.
In a relationship with you, every woman thinks they were in a relationship.
Communication breakdown.
Okay, there you go.
Communication breakdown. I think that's what happens a lot of times in relationships where I can't speak my mind and we lose sort of that connection, and then I feel like I need to go out there and find something else because I can't even tell you how I really feel because it's going to turn into a whole argument, or you're not going to have the understanding. You're going to, oh, you're breaking up with me, and it's not really that. We just need to talk about things and try to get back on track.
Well, that's it. So why not just make that relationship work instead of stepping out, or end that relationship before stepping out?
Because the communication, and I don't want to point fingers.
Please do.
But I have to. Like women, I'm saying like women can't handle, a lot of times they can't handle the truth. They act like they're tough, but they're very fragile. And if you tell them certain things, you break them down, then you start thinking about other things. Oh my God, and start blowing it out way out of proportion. Meanwhile, it was just a simple thing. Communication broke down, and this is where we're at right now.
Yeah, what's that classic saying, guy? If you love something, set it free. You know what I mean? And if it's meant to be, it's always going to be around you. It's going to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? You try to keep something on a leash. You know what I'm saying? I'm Tizik. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so if that leash
is too tight,
you drop the leash,
you want to go cheat.
You drop the leash, I'm running.
No, we're not thinking, oh, I'm going to go cheat. No, but you want a little bit of freedom. And when, I guess, I don't know, maybe when you get your freedom and you take advantage of it, maybe you go too far. I don't know.
I don't know. Like I said, in my opinion, it's worse. For a woman to do is worse. You know what I'm saying? Because, women is like supposed to be like, I say supposed to be, whatever, man.
Yeah, here it is.
At the end of the day, women is the foundation of like society, of like family.
Came from a woman.
Came from a woman. You know what I'm saying? Simple and plain. You know what I mean? A woman nurture you, feeds you from a baby. You know what I'm saying? All these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Naturally. You know what I mean? So for a woman to do that and start doing that and be in that habit of doing that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's breaking down family structure, that's breaking down societal structure. If a man does, I'm not justifying, I'm not saying it's okay for a man to do it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for a man to do it, it's less, it doesn't mess with nature as hard, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. As it does for a woman to do it.
So it's checking out pictures, sending DMs. Is that considered cheating?
No, but
liking pictures.
So you're saying if I'm in like a real relationship.
That's not cheating. If there's one person that you're obsessed with and you're checking their page every day, like you're checking their snaps, you're checking everything.
Like who? Like Amber Rose or something?
No, not an Amber Rose. Not Amber Rose.
Like a regular person?
Like Lisa Smith. And she's really cute. And you're on that every day. It doesn't matter what city she lives in, but you're like, you're internet smitten. You're on there every day. That's not cheating.
No, that's not cheating. How's that cheating? That's socializing. That's socializing, no?
Sex washes off, love doesn't.
Sex washes off, love doesn't.
That's it.
Can you be in love with somebody, with one woman, and just have sex with another woman and it means nothing? This is probably the question. This is probably the question.
It could happen. Like I said, given the situation, we're out, we meet each other, whatever, we're vibing, and then we just end up back at the hotel or wherever, and it happens. It's not nothing that you planned though. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to say, man.
Like, how do we know it is a relationship?
Like be sex,
right?
But at the end of the day, it's communication.
Right.
If you're not communicating about it, if you're not saying anything about it, and we just meet up, and we just do our thing or whatever it is, if that's what's going on, you know what I'm saying? What is it really?
But I think they look into it. They feel more than we do, obviously. Because I've been with women before where I'm not thinking, yo, this is my girlfriend, but too, she's saying, yo, we're an item, like we're together. You know what I mean? Without even discussing it with me.
Okay,
she just
so
took it on. She took it on like, yo, we had sex, so we're together.
What does it take for you to want a relationship? And then is it a conversation or, so what does it take for you to want a relationship with a woman?
Consistency.
Okay.
Like communication and consistency through the whole relationship. Because I don't change, but it seems like they want to push even more. The more you give them, the more they want. Oh, let's do it.
Right.
It's I don't know. The tables are the scales aren't balanced. They're trying to suck all your time. They want to occupy your whole time. Meanwhile, not thinking, yo, this guy had a life before he met me. Like, they're not thinking realistically.
That's what made me like him. Of
course.
That's what made you like him. You know what I'm saying? So why are you trying to change the person who they are? But my focus is something else. My focus is not just out here chasing ass. You know what I'm saying? That's not me personally.
Some longevity in it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's what I'm saying. It's longevity, but you gotta have that. You can't assume that. You can't assume that because the world, nobody owes you anything, man.
Well, I have to say I feel better.
Yeah, see, that's what
I'm not kidding. I feel better because I came here really. People have been really drilling it into my head that all men cheat and it's inevitable.
No, I wouldn't say. Like I said, if when you meet that person or you have that everything has a shelf life, yo. Life has a shelf life. You know what I'm saying? Everything got a shelf life. You know what I mean? So if you meet that person at this time and this is what it is, and you're like, yo, like I'm feeling this vibe that we got on right now, or whatever it is, everything's run its course. Everything goes. You know what I'm saying? It's all relative to what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Pete, I just need your final word. Pete, do all men cheat?
No, hell no.
I did it.